What's up guys, my name is Stoody. I'd like to welcome you all back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be reviewing the Brisbane Heat's first BBL14 match of the season against the Melbourne Stars at the MCG. Now I actually was able to attend this game, which was pretty awesome. It's the first Big Bash game I've ever gone to, and it was a good one as well, as the Brisbane Heat have defeated the Melbourne Stars by 8 wickets. So the Melbourne Stars batted first, scored 6 for 162, and then the Brisbane Heat were able to chase that down and were 2 for 163 after 18.1 overs. So there was 11 balls to spare. So we basically cruised to victory, which is always ideal, of course. So basically the Heat won the toss and elected to bowl first, which I usually don't like it when the Heat bowl first, because they've never really been like a good chasing team, and with our bowling lineup, we usually are more suited to defending a total, so batting first. But this time around, obviously, the Heat knew what they were doing. The problem is we have a lot of players out. Spencer Johnson is injured, same with Michael Nisa, so there are two best bowlers out. And Colin Munro was also a late withdrawal. I thought he would be a late out. And then obviously we've got the players on international duty, Usman Khawaja, Marnus Labuschagne and Nathan McSweeney. All on international duty, which makes our batting lineup pretty light, but they delivered last night, which was great. So basically, we were able to get rid of Rogers early. But then Clark and Slaper put on a pretty good partnership. We eventually were able to remove those two. Stoinis looked good while he was out there. But when he took the power surge, he immediately hit it in the air straight down the throat of one of our fielders. So that was a relief there when we got him out. Cartwright, I'm shocked he even played, because he apparently did his neck just 4 days beforehand. So I'm shocked he played. And Webster went alright. He scored 28. But yeah, I felt like it was a really good batting wicket. When the Stars scored 162, I felt like we were a chance even with our light-on batting lineup. But obviously it was a really good wicket because, yeah, we did pretty well with the bat. In terms of bowling, so David Bartlett got 3 wickets for 25 runs of his 4 overs. Tom Whitney was on debut. He got a wicket. He went for 28 runs off of his 3 overs. Matt Kuhneman went 1 for 32 off of his 4 overs. Will Prestwidge only bowled 1 over and he went for 9 for 13. Mitch Swepson went for 1 for 15 off of his 4 overs. So very impressive Mitch Swepson, as well as Xavier Bartlett, obviously. And Paul Walter had an off night. He got the tap, unfortunately. He went 9 for 47 of his 4 overs. So yeah, he had an off night. But imagine if we had Spencer Johnson and Michael Nisa in the team. There's no way the Stars would have got to 160 with those players in. But anyway, so then when it was our turn to bat, obviously I'm a little bit nervous because our batting's pretty light on. It was already light on without the injuries. Now that Munro, our best batsman, is injured, I thought we were in a bit of trouble, but no. But I looked through all our batsmen, all of them are capable of scoring a 50 on their day, And what I'm wondering is, why didn't Allsop play? That's what I'm wondering as well. Is he injured or something, or do they just don't think he's good enough or something? Why would we select him as an international player if he can't even make the team? It makes no sense to me. But Jack Wood is a guy who, he's been on our list for years, but he's just never really been able to break into the side. He got his opportunity and he took it. He scored 27. Quite a few nice shots from him. So yeah, he was good. Hopefully for him, he earned himself another game. He is an all-rounder, I think, so he didn't bowl, which is weird. He opened with Pearson. They put on a pretty good opening partnership, about 50-odd before Wood got bowled out by McKenzie. Jimmy Pearson, he started his innings really slowly. early on in the innings, I was like, Jimmy Peirson needs to get a bit of a wiggle on here. And he did. And he scores 72 off of 56 deliveries, not out. So he was fantastic. I believe that's his highest ever score. It's his personal best in Big Bash. So that's really good. Jimmy Peirson, fantastic. He can take a bow for that performance. I kind of thought Jimmy Peirson was past his prime, but maybe he's back this year. I don't know. Matthew Renshaw, he looked good before he got out for his 18. He got caught behind. But then Bryant came in and was really good. He scored 36 off of 22 deliveries, not out. So, yeah, just all our batsmen were switched on. It was our day. Yeah, I really wanted to see Daniel Drew back. I have no idea who he is, so I wanted to see him, see what he was like. I was a little bit nervous because Will Prestwidge was at number 7, and he's a bowling all-rounder. So I was a little bit nervous about that. I know Bartlett can bat as well at number 8. I have no idea about Whitney, and obviously Swepson and Kuhneman can't bat to save their lives. So, yeah, we didn't have the deepest batting lineup, but top 4 got the job done, which is good. And, if this is how well we can play without 6 of our best players, then I think we're in for a really good season. Last year we were undefeated the whole year until the very last game of the home and away season. Hopefully we can go the most of the season without losing. That'd be nice. Yeah, but from the Stars sides of things, Stoyan has played pretty well, but it's basically only Stoinis and Webster had decent economies for the Stars. So yeah, it felt good to get the win because every time I've gone to the MCG or Marvel this year to watch my team play, it hasn't been a win. It's all been a loss every single time. So it was nice to actually walk out the MCG with a winning feeling, and I was one of maybe 5 Heat supporters that were there. And yeah, there was this, I was sitting in the second row, sitting in the row in front of me. It was like a family. They were all Star supporters except for this one kid who was a massive Heat supporter. So yeah, there's one Heat supporter that I saw. There was this other guy, he wasn't wearing any Heat gear, but he was like, he saw me and he was like, yeah, go the Heat. That sort of thing after the game, after we'd won. I think just after I went to take a piss before we were leaving. I saw a couple of other blokes wearing Heat shirts as well. But other than that, it was either like people just wearing normal clothes or Stars clothes because, yeah, obviously we're in Melbourne. So I'm not used to being massively outnumbered like that. Going to a game, even when I went to Richmond games in Queensland, there's always more Richmond supporters. So to be outnumbered was a bit different, but it's always good when you get the win, Now, usually in AFL games, I would take videos usually of players having set shots on goal, that sort of thing. But it's kind of hard, like in cricket, to predict when a wicket's going to happen, when a 6 is going to happen, that sort of thing. So, I just sort of just sat back and watched the whole game. But then when it got to the point where we were about to win, I wanted to record the winning runs. So that's what I did. I did post that video on my channel, so go ahead and check that out if you want to see the Heat scoring the winning runs from the fan point of view, from the crowd. But before we wrap this video up, I am going to do the 3, 2 and 1 votes for the Stoody medal for the Big Bash. So it'll be like the AFL, but it'll be Big Bash, obviously. So I'm going to give 1 vote to Mitch Swepson. His 1 for 15 off of 4 overs was fantastic. I'm going to be giving 2 votes to Xavier Bartlett. His 3 for 25 was also really, really good. We really needed him. Big time with Johnson and Nisa being out. And I'm going to be giving 3 votes to Jimmy Peirson. 72 not out, batted the whole entire innings. He was fantastic. A really great game from Jimmy Peirson, career best game, I think. I didn't expect him to open, but he did. And he used to open early in his career, then he dropped down the order because obviously he was doing better down the order. Now he's back up the top of the order. Maybe that suits him. Now that we've lost Josh Brown, he could probably open with Colin Munro. So, yeah, fantastic game for Jimmy Pearson. But anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment for like this. Be sure to become a channel member. Just click the join button next to my name. Also, be sure to subscribe to my premium member Kicking Goals with Nick. Link to his channel is in the description. Also, be sure to subscribe to my other YouTube channels. Be sure to subscribe to my podcast channel, King Snakes with Stoody. Also, be sure to subscribe to my second YouTube channel, Stoody Archives. Links to both of those will be in the description. Also, be sure to join my Discord server. It is called Australian Sports Community. Link to that is in the description. Also, be sure to follow me on my other social media accounts. I have Twitter and I also have TikTok. The username for all those is StoodyYT. Links to all those will also be in the description. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you all in the next video.